Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, welcome to a Gamer Encounters of Distant Kingdoms. This is an upcoming fantasy city building thing, or town building thing, which I've been watching for quite a while now. And review code was sent over to me, but basically right now it is just the demo that's on Steam, so it's a free demo, anyone can go check it out. And because it's a demo, I'm assuming to be relatively bare bones, relatively simplistic, but it should get us an impression of what Distant Kingdoms is gonna be. So let's go ahead and have an encounter with Distant Kingdoms. Alright, so here we are. As it says, launch demo. We're not going to be doing too much today, but we should be able to get a gist of it. Separate audio sliders already. I like it. Resolution options, fixed to these options. Usually demos are relatively fixed, but they're already supporting... is that 4K? 4K? I forget the numbers. I only have a 1080p screen, so that's what we got. Separate audio sliders, resolution settings, great. I assume everything else has been limited for the demo. So let's go ahead and click on launch demo and just see what this game is about. As it says, loading may appear to pause at various points. This feels like a demo meant to be put at a convention center where people walk up to the game and then see the loading and then they get very confused. You know how it be. I've demoed digital products before. Meanwhile, the music feels very fantasy. It is a medieval fantasy soundtrack, which is great, I guess. A medieval tavern. But let's see what the game is like, because actually not a lot of information is out there until now, as far as I know. I know there's supposed to be separate races. I think the usual humans, elves, orcs, something like that. And there's a tutorial, which we're going to be going through, so we'll learn this together. Welcome to the Distant Kingdoms tutorial. This demo will come to an end once you have met the requirements for the Citizens Tech Node, or reach 5 mid-density houses. Great. Emma Kigret has greeted us. Welcome to Distant Kingdoms, the land of Ineron. The survivors of the Talam Cataclysm fervently await your guidance. Help them survive and thrive in their new home. Beware, this land is not uninhabited. Discover the weird and wonderful creatures that stalk the plains, the mountains, and the secrets that have lain dormant, untouched until your arrival. These are your global goods: crescents, mana, happiness, and residence. Good. Indicate how your settlements, plural, are doing, and are vital to their survival. Keep your treasury stocked with crescents, use mana wisely, and fill your towns and cities with a happy and satisfied population. Down here, you'll be able to place new buildings, explore new areas, keep a weather eye on managing your city, and research new technologies. This is a settlement. WASD works, zoom in works. Here's our settlement. Filled with the people who have escaped from Talam and are ready to start their new lives. Clicking on a settlement will open up the city overview menu. This menu tells you everything about your city at a glance. Here you will see your demographics, happiness, immigration rate, and also your budget. Close this now and let's move on. Income, expenditure, everything's there. Good. For this particular settlement. I like how there's a little bit of a wildlife walking around there. They're a little stiff, but I like that they're there. You know that I like that. From humankind. It's time to build your first warehouse. Open the build menu and select the small warehouse. You can rotate its placement with Q and E. So this is a very banished start. Okay, so buildings are on grids, and does it have to connect to anything? I don't think so. Should we be encompassing anything? I see a little bit of a resource node there, whatever that is. But I don't see anything else too much of note, so I guess we can just put it there. That's going to be the start of our town. And it takes a little while to build, I guess. Does it say? Yes, it does. Good, good. You know, banish, start by building a warehouse. I don't know if there's any particular survival mechanics in this. Excellent. Now click on the small warehouse to open its inspector. Most buildings have an inspector containing important information. Stockpile limit shows that only a certain amount of goods can be stored within a building. Building efficiency is tied to the number of employees working there. Understood. The storage section shows which goods are currently stored in a building and how many. Wood and berries, used by dwarf, elf, human, and orc. There we go, there's some races. There might be some that don't eat berries, I'm assuming. A building can have multiple jobs, some which will have a target affluence. Different affluences can work these jobs, but it can affect efficiency. So basically, you need higher level housing to have more affluent people to get them happier and more effective at their job. All buildings have a monthly maintenance cost in crescents to keep them active. For now, buildings won't cost maintenance while you're learning the ropes, though. How kind. A bit of imperative there. Emergency. Fire, illness, and crime can affect the building, and these percentages show the monthly chance of an emergency happening. There are specific buildings that help manage these risks. Crime, fire, and illness. Some threats, some things we have to manage. Some buildings have unique functions, such as the warehouse you place. Click on the Management tab. You can control what stock is kept in a warehouse. If you click on specific goods, you can prevent them from being. So for example, if I don't want stone in there, I can gray it out. Great. I think for now, everything can be put there. Marketplaces provide a place for your residents to get their goods. Houses should therefore be built close by. Build a small marketplace now. Small marketplace. So the marketplace seems to be relevant to that warehouse, so I guess it should be nearby. Did we rotate it? Yeah. Marketplace right next door. Getting Anno vibe so far? Yeah. Any story for this? Right now, no. I'm not sure if they're planning a campaign mode, but this seems... Yeah, it is getting Anno vibes, so perhaps... Are we just in like this little ravine? Oh no, it opens up this way. So there might be a story mode, but it seems like there's a lot of room for free play and stuff like that. Roads are a crucial part of any city. And excuse me, my cat has opened my door. No, no, stop doing that. Unfortunately, my cat has learned how to open the door, and this particular door has no lock on it. Roads are a crucial part of any city. The residents will use them to access buildings and get to construction sites and head to marketplaces to pick up goods. They can be built by selecting roads in the transportation menu. Dirt road. Portal. Alright, there's going to be some portals going on. Let's hook these buildings up. Nice. Fantastic. It's time to place some houses. 3 should do for a start. So construction... housing. So there's also primary industry, secondary industry, service buildings, totems, and decorations. I'm gonna place down a bush immediately. Guys, you can look at my bush now. Housing. House. Is there a front to this? Yes. So I guess I should just have it go like 1. Oh. Hold on, does shift click work? Yes, perfect. Intuitive designs. Ooh, right click also allows us to rotate. Let us get that dirt road going. There you go. 3 houses with a market. A little bit of lag there, I'm not sure what you saw, but pretty smooth, pretty smooth. I like that there's a lot of grass and there's flowers, just a little bit of fantasy touch there. Here comes 3 houses. Oh, it says right up there you can hold shift. These goals on the top right, this is feeling very banished Anno. I don't know, is there a winter season in this game? That would make it more banished. Then again, Anno got a winter season, didn't it, in a DLC? Thank you all for the laughing faces. Brilliant. These newly settled residents will pay crescents towards treasury in monthly taxes, offsetting maintenance costs and allowing you to build and expand. A balance of treasury between taxes and maintenance. Good. When did we get a cat? years ago. That particular cat who's learned how to open a door, it's like 2 years. The older cat is like 7 years? No, 9 years. 9 years? Has it been that long? Been quite a while. Okay, good. You can click on a house. I love how clear that is. Could that arrow be any bigger? On max zoom out, it is still huge. Zero confusion. Click here. Okay, I'm sorry. Each household has happiness rating, which is affected by whether their needs are being met. Since you're new here, your residents have decided to give you extra time before they grumble about their needs. Yes, they slowly get more unhappy if you don't fulfill their needs. I'm constantly making some references to something I streamed a little bit earlier. But they're at 50% happiness, base value 67%, tutorial patience 50%. I love how it's called tutorial patience. That's actually a nice touch. Okay, good. Everyone is unique. Different races and different affluences will have different needs, whether they're required goods or buildings. Satisfying these increase happiness, but if a house's needs aren't met, then happiness is reduced. Required goods will be collected from the marketplace. So basic need here is berries. Luxury goods are bread and water. Wow. Bread and water are luxury? These guys do not live well. These guys have terrible lives. Human, too. Is everyone just human? All of these are human. I don't know if we're gonna get different types of houses. Okay. Goods will be collected from the marketplace. As the city grows, you'll have the opportunity to upgrade housing density and affluence. Increasing density allows for bigger household. Raising affluence means more crescents are paid in tax, but requirements increase. Right, so for example, unable to upgrade affluence have reached the highest level of affluence. Right, unable to upgrade density. So it's currently set to unable to downgrade. Oh, you can downgrade as well. This is very Anno, isn't it? But there's affluence and density important to remember. Crime risk, fire risk, illness risk, okay. Go ahead and click on the small marketplace. You can now see an overview of the needs nearby. Great. Of the houses clicking on their corresponding marketplace. I see. So that's nice. The market just says what people around this market need. Here's a little reminder. You can hover your cursor on almost everything and get a helpful little tooltip. Yes, good. Thank you. Efficiency. Current maximum storage. Bread, water, fire risk, illness risk. Maintenance. Priority. Oh, you can prioritize buildings. Good. Yes. Wait, which one is higher? A lower value means lower priority. Okay, good to know. 4 is more important. Small warehouses contain starting goods that will keep your residents happy for a time, but you'll soon need to start producing your own to keep them satisfied. Get started, we need to open the tech tree. Okay, first thing we do on any tech tree is... Oh, it won't let us scroll up. I want to see how far we can go. We have to research berries. What's the first one? Oh, it's just start. Okay, start gets us this stuff. Time to get started. This automatically unlocks. Unlocking this will give you a gatherer's hut, lumber yard, water well, and all of the goods that come with them. Wood, berries, and water. Set focus. Good. The requirements to unlock resource working have been added as a quest in the top to keep track. There we go. Resource working. This unlocks the resource working node. Increase population to 10. Build small warehouse, build small marketplace. Easy enough. That means 2 more houses. 1. Forgot to hold shift. I can't build here? Invalid terrain. Oh, what's wrong with the terrain there? Okay, fine. I'll just continue down the road here. And then continue this road. There we go. So we boost the population, and we'll get that. Also, requirements to unlock resource working have been added as a quest. Be sure to tick dismiss it. When you complete the quest, be sure to tick to dismiss it. So we've completed that. We can dismiss it. Marketplace, we got it. Okay, housing, we've got it. Okay, good. And be aware, buildings will now cost monthly maintenance costs. So this is 7 a month. This is 0. These generate 4 a month each. So we should be gaining money. It says right there, tax income 16, net change plus 6. Clear, easy, right? Well done. We've done the tech tree. Let's go here. And select unlock the resource node. So I have to... Oh, I finished researching it. Oh, I've got what I need, so I can then unlock it. I see. With resource working unlocked, we are ready to build a lumberyard. Should I focus anything else? Farming, new houses, mining, new houses, mid-density peasant house, stone mine, crop farm. So focusing doesn't do anything because it just shows what we need. Lumberyard, houses, gatherer's hut, water well. 12 houses, 10 houses and a lumberyard. I'll focus that because that's the easiest one. Okay. Build a lumberyard near trees. Primary industry, lumberyard. Near all these trees, I guess. Build that right there. Connect the road up. Okay. For maximum output, it's best to build it amongst lots of trees. It's a production building that cuts down trees for wood. We can inspect it. Having efficiency in buildings mean they have good product output. So it is our best interest to have them at maximum amount of employees working there at all time. Make sure you've got enough residents and at a push, you can increase your building's job priority. All right, so we want to make sure we sort of focus this one. 100% efficiency. Oh, regrow trees, it'll cost money, I think it is. The progress bar tells you how far along the building is into producing goods. And let's talk about upgrades. Most buildings have upgrades for an upfront material cost to increase their output. Efficiency plus 10%. Increase the maintenance cost as well. It'll cost wood as well. 900 crescents, geez. But you can basically get up to an extra 30%. Let's get back to the main inspector. When a lumberyard runs out of trees to fell, it will stop production. The plant trees button will allow the lumberyard to continue operation. How sustainable. Now that you're producing and stockpiling wood, you'll soon have what you need to build a gatherer's hut, so we can get berries. If you have the crescents for it, you can place a construction site down in advance, and the required materials become available to be transferred to the construction site. Okay, that means we can place things whenever. And then it'll send the wood when it's got it. So I'm not... It's limiting me to build into all of this. Where should I build the gatherer's hut? Oh, here I assume. Those look like berries. If I place it right there, it gets rid of the berries. Oh no! Are those berries? I actually have no idea. Is that where berries are supposed to go? I don't know. Let's just look. It's a learning game. Okay, fine. Rip berries. I don't even know if those are berries. Those might just be rose bushes. I don't know. I can't tell. They look like berries. But okay. So this is gonna start transferring things over. Right now, I don't think there's a speed option. Are people just carrying things over? How does this work? I think I can click on that guy. There we go. Courier, sending wood. Perhaps I should have built it much closer. Oh, there is a speed option. There we go. Super fast. There we go. Deliver the wood. Deliver the wood. Come on. It needs 25. Okay. So it's going to be sending. Construction on the way. They can be replanted. Okay, good. Oh, I see. It comes with berries. And then we can plant for 30. How much do I have? Not that much. But sure, let's do it. Plant. Nice. Okay, that's actually quite a bit. They can be replanted, which means I should have built it right here. I didn't know we could plant the berries. Super fast feels like normal speed mode. Yeah, this is not very fast. Let's set it to fast. So normal is like very slow. Fast might be a nice speed to just keep at. Okay, if you have the crescents, so we've built that. Okay, good. Yes. Now go ahead and click on the Gatherer's Hut. As you'd expect, from the Gatherer's Hut, we'll harvest berries from berry bushes. Okay, plant seeds. Yep. Congratulations, you're getting the hang of the basics. So far, the Gatherer's Hut will send berries to the warehouse. The marketplace will then feed the people. It's vital to keep residents' needs satisfied. If happiness drops too low, people will not want to move into your fledgling town, and current residents will start moving out. Yes, punishment for not keeping people happy. Good. The people will insist that happiness is higher before they settle into new homes. Okay. You're really getting the hang of this. This concludes the main part of the tutorial, but don't worry, you won't be on your own. I'll chime in to help you along the way every so often. Okay, so that's the main tutorial done. Let's go ahead and unlock a few things. 10 houses will get us the mining tech. So let's just start. Ooh, it's a well. If I pop a well down there, that requires some wood as well, so we can start producing some water, and then I should go to construction, housing. So this costs 10 wood each. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm actually out of money. Right. We're starting to run low on crescents. Would recommend you build some houses. Yep, that's what I'm spending the crescents on. Do roads cost anything? I think not. Oh no, they do. 1 each. I'm short by 1. I shouldn't have left that gap there. I was trying to be aesthetic. Get me to the next month. There we go. Okay. Currently our crescents are net change, tax income 20, building maintenance 19. Net change is miscalculating. It should be 1. We're getting 1 crescent a month. Okay. Guys, happiness boosting up. Okay. We have this. Oh, the well costs 3 a month. Okay. We are not allowed to overexpand here. It does stop you because you just ran out of money. I almost went into the negative there. Net change now 13. Okay. So we gotta keep the houses going. Let's do that. Oh, I needed like... I probably need 12 houses, I think I recall, for something. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I should go ahead and put down 3 more. Oh, right, it costs 30, doesn't it? I just don't have the money for it. I definitely need to keep placing houses. These all give 4 a month. Can we tell roughly, I suppose if I just look at the berries. 48, huh? We've got water. So are these houses getting water? Yeah, they have water. So that makes them happier. Which is good. Okay, we got a bit more money. House. And house. That should be 12 houses. We've done that. Mining, we've got that. We've got the lumberyard. Resource working, we've done that. I'm pretty sure I've done that. No active quests. Okay, let's go back to the tech tree. That means we can unlock this. We can build a stone mine to get stone. We've also unlocked this, so we can get mid-density peasant houses. Let's unlock that. And then we can get farming next, which requires set focus. What are we missing? Oh, you have everything. Unlock. Oh, we got to set focus and unlock. Okay, and that unlocks magic. So we need a stone mine for that. 60 houses for that. Bread. We need a crop farm and 30 residences. So I need a few more residences. And then a stone mine. Looks like you've just unlocked mining. That means you're able to build stone mines. And I think over here is a stone mine. There's something you need to keep in mind when it comes to mines, though. They can only be built on top of nodes spread across the land. Okay, so once you find a stone node, build a stone mine from the primary industry. Stone mine. That's it, right? Good. Okay, let's go to here. Dirt road. Connect the roads up. That long road down to these berries actually kind of cost a lot of money. So yeah, we've got that. We got farming. We've got new houses. Yep. So the stone mine's coming down, and then we needed a few more people, didn't we? For the bread. 6 more people. That focus here. We need to build a crop farm and get 6 more people. Under housing, I can... So, upgrade density. Costs 40 crescents. And 100 wood? Jeez, that is... Not gonna do that. That's actually really expensive. I guess it's a space-saving thing. I just need... 3 more houses. Connect that. Build a road out like that. Connect there. Okay, good. Alright, so that should get us the population we need. Then we need to get a crop farm. Is that a primary industry? Yes. Costs 50 wood, so I can place it down now. Should keep food together, right? So I should just pop it here. And it'll deliver the wood when we have the wood. Nice. Okay, okay. Food diversity. We do need to get the crop farm down so we can then research the bread making. It's a nice way to sort of make sure you don't build things that... Because the technology tree, interestingly, I think this is an interesting point. It is not based on research points, right? You're not building a university or a tech lab to generate research points and then you unlock techs, right? Or you're not spending money to unlock techs. It is actually requirements, right? So it doesn't allow you to build a bakery until you put down a crop farm, right? So you can't, like, one way of limiting a tech tree is to have branching paths, like these dead ends sort of thing, right? To get mining, you need to have resource working. But this really makes sure that you have the prerequisites first, right? So you can't accidentally build something before you have the requirements for it, right? So we can't get a bakery down before a crop farm. It doesn't just like put them both like bread making into the same tech and then you build a bakery without a crop farm. So farms produce goods depending on what type of fields have been placed. For example, the crop farm can produce grain and also barley once it has been unlocked through the tech tree. So I can place grain fields. They cost 5 each. How does this work? A farm can only support so many fields, and placing each one costs crescents. To place a grain field, select the grain field icon. Oh, they're big things. Okay. And place one of those down. The more fields of the same type a farm has, the more of that good it'll produce over time. For example, a crop farm with 1 grain field will produce 1 grain each month. However, having multiple fields of different types of grain and barley allow the farm to produce both at the same time. I can do that and get 3 a month. Oh, it only costs 5 to put it down, so I guess you can just spam it, right? Is that the max? Yeah, that's the max. Okay. So we are now putting down those. You can delete fields whenever you like, either individually or all of them at once. Okay, good. So we've got grain coming in, which means I can now activate baking. That requires 50 residences. This requires 60 residences. So I'll just set focus on that one, and we can now get the bakery down. Construction. Bakery requires stone. Okay, so we're gonna put down a bakery down the road from... That makes sense, right? And it takes 15 stone. How much stone do we have? We have 33 stone. We're a little short on wood. Wood's used for a lot of things. I feel like a second lumberyard might actually be worth it. Currently we have a net positive of 30 a month, which is good. So we're making quite a bit of money. So a second lumberyard might be a good idea. Yeah, just around there. That should be fine. Chop down that tree. Oddly. Okay. I lost way more trees than I thought I would. But okay, that should bring in the wood. This is 120 wood to build this bakery. That's actually very expensive. Windmill to make the flour. Oh, right. Turn grain into the finest flour. That's a good idea. Bit hard to bake raw wheat. Okay. That should work. I don't know the ratios we need, whether we need 2 bakeries per windmill or something like that. It's hard to judge, but okay. As the bread comes in, people should be 100% happy. And then to get to 50 people, I feel like we should be... How much density do we get per upgrade? 40 crescent and 100 wood. That's so much wood. We need just tons of lumber yards, I think. Can I just have another one? Just throw down another lumber yard. We'll plant trees when required. We currently have 0 mana. Humans 100%, peasants 100%. Yeah, we've got human peasants all the way. I don't know if they've implemented the other races or anything. This is, keep in mind, a free demo. And I think they're going into early access Q2 2021. So it's not even going to be full release. This is early demo. They're not releasing in 2021 unless they finish the early access phase very quickly. The bakery is down, but unfortunately there is no flour. Oh, it needs water as well. I think we don't have enough water, so I should pop another water well down. Do all the houses have water? Water is a luxury. That's so strange. Water is a luxury. I don't know how much water we produce, honestly. Like, I don't know how the ratios work, but we just doubled our water production because the bakery needs some anyway. All right, windmill. Can you rename things? Guys, this is streamer ready. Right? I can just call this Plumeria's Bakery because of Plumeria. There we go. Plumeria, congratulations, you're now in a bakery. Alright, we are limited to just humans in the demo. Alright, no problem. I assume it'll work a bit like Against the Storm, where they have the different races. I don't know how many races there's gonna be. This lists out 4: dwarf, elf, human, and orc, who all eat berries. I don't know if there's gonna be a non-berry eating race. So this flower, is this efficiency? Oh, do we not have enough workers to have everything going? Does that say anywhere? Does it say our employment level somewhere? Well, let's upgrade a house. Oh, it's instant. Okay, nice. So that now houses... It doubles the taxes. It doubles the population. Okay. But it costs so much wood. Jeez. Well, we're going for 50 people. Spamming houses would be nice, but it is very expensive. Space-wise, I mean. I didn't really measure this properly, but okay. Just spam some houses. This is cheaper than upgrading houses. Okay, good. What other decorations do we have? Flower garden. Ooh. You guys get a flower garden. Oh, I see they haven't finished the UI elements. This is a birch tree. Okay, good. Quarters. Oh, there's like... Oh, it's called quarters. Does that mean you can have like a human quarter, an elf quarter, that sort of thing? Ah, dark rivers. Okay. So we can have quarters. World overview. There's regions! Trade routes. Exploration. You need a tavern to recruit. Okay. There's a bit more to this game than I thought. There's a world map to explore and to expand to. A little bit of grand strategy, maybe. It did mention multiple settlements. Are we manufacturing bread? We are. Are people getting bread? You guys getting bread? You got bread. Okay. You don't have berries, but you have bread. Which makes you very unhappy. We're actually out of berries. I see. Plant seeds, yes. And I think I have to really go up on berries. Farm industry, gatherer's hut. I can't build out of this area, but I should be able to just... Okay, let's get that going. So, looking at this buildable area, this is one tile on the world map, right? See, it's a hex. So this hex is the tile we're on the world map with that. That's the hex. So that's how all of this is. So you can see there's like some things around. Oh, nice. Plant seeds. A mysterious smell. There's events. What is that? The place has been overcome by a horrific, pungent odor. Nobody knows where it's coming from, but it's making people nauseous and angry. Locate the smell and deal with it. 350 crescents. Attempt to mask the smell. 50% chance it works, 50% chance it continues. I can afford it. Remove the smell. We're starting to run low on crescents. I know, I know. What's our net income? That's not correct. Oh, the net change is not what's going to happen. The net change is the total. It didn't miscalculate before, where it was supposed to be 1, but it was 0. It's because I spent it. So the net change is how much it has changed this month. Understood. Wouldn't it be nice? Is now Zaran's lumberjack. That's totally misspelled. No. Lumberjack. Zaran's lumberjack. Good. The little notification that pops up saying there's no resources for this thing. Yeah, plant seeds. Get us some real close berries to the warehouse. Because I think people are starving. There's definitely not enough bread going around as well. Does it show storage 7? Storage 217? So we have plenty of... Yeah, I think we can support another bakery. I think. That's usually the case, right? 1 mill to 2 bakeries. That's how it worked in Settlers, I think it was. I should have a hobbit house called Zack End. Can you rename houses? Should it be 1 word? The big house, that's mine. That's where I live. Yeah, Settlers was 221 for production. Yeah. Okay, so why does flour end up here? I guess because it's not being used by the bakeries, right? So production output, bread, water used. Oh, it actually says flour used by bread, water used by bread, dwarf, elf, human, and orc. It's listing all the places where the water can go, but now it just looks like we have a bread race. I am no longer human. I am bread. Technically, bread is alive. Until, I suppose, you bake it. Dough is alive. Bread is pretty dead. But then, if you wait a few weeks, bread becomes alive again. Bread is alive. Bread is a race. Bread rates. Okay. I like how it is showing, when you click on a building, it's showing where everything is going. So, Sweet Cakes Bakery is sending this. Plumeria's Bakery is, so it shows the paths of everything. You can see some of the windmill stuff is going up there. It shows where the transporter is, right? Like this well, sending people that way. Good. Got baking. My population needs to be 50. So many people. Can I afford to upgrade more? Big house. Big house. I'm almost there. 1 more. Okay, just a little bit more wood and then we can do it. Just need 8 wood. There we go. We actually won. Alright guys, I'm just jumping back into the game here because I accidentally won just now, so just editing this in after the fact, and I've built up a new town in another run of the demo, pretty much similar, but I've skipped ahead to having 60 population. So now, under the technology tree, there's a couple more things that we can do to show off. For example, we've got this magic for the mana well, a well that taps into the land's magic to produce totems, so we can unlock that. And also I got 60 population, so I can do the tavern to show off some of the exploration that this game is promising in this demo. So we can set focus to that and unlock the tavern. Now, with these 60 people, I've not upgraded any of these houses because apparently I forgot that if you upgrade 5 of these houses, you just win the demo. Or you reach the next final technology. So we're gonna check out these things. We are now ready to use totems. I have not seen this before. Mana is a totem's font of power. This is generated from both mana wells and mages guilds. Open the build menu and place a mana well. So service buildings, there's a tavern and the mana well. So the mana well, I guess we just place it relatively anywhere. So let's just pop it there. That's fine. We'll get that going. We can speed up the game to get things built up a little bit quicker. Super fast. I feel like there should be one more speed after this. This is not quite super fast, but anyway, there's the mana well, deep down mana well. It'll continue to produce mana as long as they have employees working there. Time to place your first totem. Select the totem building from the production thing. Totems. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of these things. Okay. A totem dedicated to reducing illness and risk, increases happiness, increases taxation, dedicated to reducing fire risk, increasing production efficiency, reducing crime risk. Okay, so for example, requires 16 mana, maintenance plus a 4 plus stability modifier. So if I place down one of these, place it near... Oh wait, no, we're supposed to select Totem of the Foreman, sorry. It actually wants us to build a specific one. Totem of the Foreman. And place it near a production building. So like... here? I guess so. Production buildings within that totem's radius. It's a pretty big radius. It hits... oh, I should have put it slightly further down. Whatever. Will now have increased efficiency. So looking at this, efficiency is now plus 5%. Okay, nice, good. We can also see here, stability sets the target stability of the totem. So, like other buildings that cost crescents to maintain, totems cost mana to upkeep. If you run out of mana, a totem's abilities will start to weaken. So I can increase this, I guess. Target stability. So, does it show our current flow of mana? Because this costs, monthly mana cost, it says 6. I don't know if doing this helps. Oh wait, we're supposed to do this, okay. Totems have an inherent stability associated with them. The higher it is, the more powerful they are. Inversely, the lower it is, the weaker they are. You can specify a target stability by clicking on these numbers. At 0 stability, a totem will essentially do nothing. The higher the stability, the more mana per month the totem will consume. Speaking of which, here's the mana being consumed. And I've now unlocked Exploration. So just having a look at this, we're currently getting plus 6. I probably don't need to do this, right? Let's just leave it at 5. That's fine. The weekly mana output. Oh, this is weekly mana output. So we should be getting 4 mana per month-ish, maybe? At 5, this costs 2. Okay, so we're still profiting. There's currently no mouse over on the mana income output, so... but we should be going up. Okay, now, exploration. This is an important thing. This brings us to the world map, and we're going to be going on adventuring. So first, we do have to build the tavern that we just unlocked. I guess we should be able to just have it... fit it here? Let's put it here. Okay, we're gonna put down the tavern, and that's gonna bring us to things that we can do in the world overview, I assume. Hopefully we can get something going. Oh, trade routes and exploration, right. There we go. So we gotta recruit a party at the tavern. I think that's how it works. So each tavern supports one party of adventurers. To create a party, open the world overview. You can now recruit a party. Okay, there's quite a bit. It's quite a bit. Adventurers have traits, levels, and XP. They gain XP as they explore, and as they level up, they earn more traits. These traits come in handy when clearing dungeons and defeating creatures out in the wilderness of Ineron. Someone's got to buy the mead, mend the armor, pay for victory parades. Be mindful that adventurers cost crescents up front to hire and also have a monthly salary. Alright, more maintenance then. Now hire 4 adventurers of your choice, and when you're ready, click return to map. So, courageous, athletic, lucky, human heritage. I see. So that's That is a lot. Human heritage. Scholar, troll tongue, intelligent. Orcish heritage. Dwarven heritage. So there's orcs, dwarves, humans. Elven heritage. Okay. So I don't know what's good. Hunter, courageous, low light vision, human. Sounds good. Troll tongue, sharp hearing, elven heritage. Yeah, that's the only elf. So then I want a dwarf, prankster, mana affinity, barbarian, arena fighter, dueler, shady. I guess I'll get the barbarian arena fighter. And then I'd want an orc, athletic, courageous, detective. Detective orc may be good. Kleptomaniac, probably not. Well, actually might be good. But I think the detective. Detective orc. Okay. So now we've hired 4 adventurers. Let's return to the map. Untamed Band. Okay, we can rename that as well. You'll want to explore new hexes and see all that Ineron has to offer. Exploration will reveal more resources for you to use and increase the area available for building. So for example, down here there's an interesting building down that way, so I want to check. Watch out, some hexes may contain creatures or dungeons. Creatures block hexes while dungeons are scary. Residents won't want to go near them and they'll spread negativity to nearby buildings and reduce happiness. Your party clears hexes by navigating event chains. Traits, morale, and XP will increase their chances of victory. Morale will increase as more hexes are cleared. So that's our party morale. To send out a party, click on the Send on Adventure button. Then left-click on an adjacent hex. Be careful though, the further the hex is from the tavern, the more expensive it is to explore. So there. Go then. Exploration takes time as your party faces challenges they find. You can track their party's progress by looking at the progress bar. If a hex has no creatures or dungeons, then lucky you. The hex will become available once the party has finished their exploration. If the party attempts to take on a creature or dungeon and is unfortunately unsuccessful, not to worry, they can always return to try again after a cooldown period. Oh, so they don't die. They don't die, as far as I can tell. And their morale and perhaps their pride has recovered. That's all there is to it. Close this view at any time to return to your settlement. Okay, so that means we should be, if you see when I go to build, it shows the hex we're on. We should be exploring this hex down here, which looks like there's something there. There we go. The adventure is underway. The party has encountered a group of imps who have been following them for some time, looking for a way to cause total chaos. They find that way when the party happens upon a ruined house, and the imps beckon them forward with evil grins. You know, we've got to begin the encounter. Adventurers, begin the encounter. Is that actually... Oh, it actually shows. There's imps right there. The house. As the party nears the house, they can see it was once a grand place, perhaps the home of one of Ineron's former inhabitants. The doors and windows on the ground floor are blocked up, however, meaning the only way through is through an upstairs window. I think we don't have an illusionist. I think we have an athletic character. Oh blast, one wrong move and they slip, causing them to hang in midair with no way up or down. The others, meaner than we gave them credit for, decide to not help their friend. Okay. I don't think I have... Oh no, maybe I do have an illusionist. A sturdy-looking ladder is revealed, leaning against the building. The party scrambles up and into the house. Huzzah! So, I think this is the house that's being referred to. I can't remember if there's a way to rotate the camera, but you know, it's fine. So, I have finished all of these quests. Yes, the house, Untamed Band. Once inside the house, the party is stunned to see that the appearance of ruin on the outside was just that, an appearance. Inside the house is as grand and intact as it would have been years ago. What a strange place. The party is itching to explore. We should probably check this place isn't booby-trapped. You know what imps are like? Courageous character or perceptive character? Huzzah! Oh, I can't click it. Oh no. Is it because I... Oh dear. It might be bugged. It might be bugged. But anyway, I think you get the idea. It becomes a choose your own adventure. I think it might be bugged. Oh, there it is. The party are able to advance through the house and make their way downstairs safely. Huzzah! Okay. Okay, I clicked a bunch of things. I think I got through. I think they got through it. If I check... Oh, it's still going. Whew. It might have just been lagging. It's fine. At the bottom of the stairs, the party are greeted by a variety of sounds. Scurrying little hooves can be heard around them, followed by that evil little chuckle we all know so well. Where are the noises coming from? Search carefully for the imps. Okay. I think it might just be lagging a little bit, or... Okay, it should work, it should work. If I just click enough times, it should do something. You can move the window around, so it's not like lagging or anything. Oh, you can actually just check the things here. Okay. Hold on, hold on. I can unpause the game, but I don't think I can click on any of these. Okay, it might be stuck now. Oh well, it is a demo. It is a demo after all, but I think you get the idea. This is the adventuring system, and I assume once we resolve this, once we resolve the event, we either lose and we end up back at square one, or we conquer the tile, which let me just move this out of the way. We conquer the tile. You can see there are creatures there. I assume we scare away the imps and then we get through it. Anyway, all right, this is the part I'm editing into the video. Let's go back to the original conclusion where I didn't actually see any of this. That is the limit of our kingdom, the Distant Kingdom. Thank you for playing the Distant Kingdoms demo. We hope you enjoyed your first adventure into Ineron. There's so much more to come, and we hope you'll join us in the adventure through our upcoming early access period, with new maps, production chains, animations. Oh yes, those deer were a little bit... The deer was skating, so I think new animations sounds good. And adventures to be added to the game soon after early access release. You can, if you so desire, add that to your wish list. If you're watching this around the time the video is released, there's a free demo you can check out to experiment with you however you like. It's not bad. For a foundation, it's feeling okay. It's feeling okay. There has been some imperative, which is a topic on the channel right now, where some games don't have an imperative, as in, there's nothing that's slowly degrading. Games, especially city builders, I feel require entropy. Things are slowly degrading, and it's up to us to hold things together. The degree of entropy is varying, right? Even Stardew Valley has things that slowly fall apart. You plant crops, if you don't harvest those crops, the season changes, the crops die, you lose them, right? There's that imperative to do something, or you get a negative outcome, right? And this has quite a lot of the basic mechanics in there. There's a taxing and maintenance mechanic, right? So money goes up naturally with houses, money goes down naturally with overproduction. So you can't overproduce, otherwise you run out of money. Very bad, and then that's a pretty clear loss state because you can't build any more houses. The resource chains feel pretty decent. We've only experienced a few, the berries, the farms, which said there's going to be multiple crops, the stone, the wood, the water. But we haven't even touched mana or magic. The upgrading of houses feels very Anno, which is pretty good, but the world map, where there's the hexes, and then I assume we might be able to expand or set up entirely different towns, because there's that trading mechanic that was hinted at, so maybe we can trade with ourselves. Or maybe there'll be other neutral towns that we could trade with. I don't know if there's going to be any military mechanics. But there might be an influence mechanic. I don't know what the plan is to how to expand your territory, because we felt very limited in that hex. I was like, I couldn't even get those berries over there, you know. They were like just there, but it's in the next tile. It said there's about 60 different resources by the end of the game, so it gets pretty complicated, but complexity doesn't always mean depth, so it's gonna be important how it all works together, right? It's gonna be important how it all works together. No direct military mechanics, okay, so it'll probably be like an influence mechanic, right? Like Kingdoms Reborn, which is another Kingdom city building game. What's with the word kingdoms nowadays? Anyway, if you'd like to support the channel, please do check out the Patreon, patreon.com/gamerzak. $1 a month goes such a long way. $1 a month at least covers 250 video views. And we've been targeted by some copyright sharks recently, so direct support does really help me worry less about that. My videos have been fraudulently copyrighted claimed, and it sucks. Because ads suck, but if you're watching ads on my channel and the money's going to someone else, that sucks even more. So I'm trying to deal with those as they crop up, but apparently I'm a very attractive target for copyright sharks, I'm calling them. So direct support on Patreon does go such a long way. Thank you so much for all your support. And also, if we hit those targets on Patreon, I will just cut out ad breaks from the videos. Retroactively as well. I've done it before, I'll do it again. Because I don't want to rely on ads, but I have to. I have to pay rent. Anyway, join us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, @Gamerzak on all of those. Drop by and say hi on Discord, discord.gg/Gamerzak. They're saying if I make a copyright claim on a popular video, I get the ad revenue. Depends how popular. Too popular, and that channel might be able to afford a lawyer. You gotta target those middling channels which are doing well, but they're not doing so well that they can afford a lawyer and countersue. It's channels like mine. Ripe for the plucking of copyright sharks. Disputing does nothing. The Heart Sun initiated 5 Acolytes. Thank you so much, the Heart Sun. That is very, very kind of you. Disputing does nothing, because the person who decides who wins the dispute is a person claiming my money. So of course they're just gonna say no and take the money anyway. Join us on Discord. If you're watching on YouTube, click the buttons on the screen right now for so much more content. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys. Bye.